Come on in. Welcome to our store. This is our showroom. We have a little over 5,000 square feet in here of all the top brands that we search the world over for and use on our own vehicle. We love displaying them and showing everybody what we have. First thing you see is a working air locker display. Kids love this thing. We have Warren. Come up winch. This is our ARB section here. We have the fridges and all the various accessories ARB sells. We don't have much of the suspension out here to show. Keep most of that in the warehouse. We have high lift jacks. And then a new line that we're really proud of is Auto Home. This is the Auto Home 360 hard shell tents. This is the Airtop 360, and below it we have the Columbus. So these you can open with a gas assist strut, or you can get them this style here. The Airtop has a gas assist strut, which is similar to most of the other tents on the market. Or we also have the Magellina line that also has the crank handle that puts it up and down. So for tall vehicles, that's been a real easy tent for people to open and close. In the showroom right now, we have the old Willys. This is an old CJ3A that is in for some service work. We do service on all types of four-wheel drive vehicles as well. And these are, this one is, we had to get it running and also fixing the brakes on it right now. This is more of our overlanding section back here. We have the full Alu-Cab line. This is the Canopy Camper with the solar panels on top and the rack system. That's the beauty of Alu-Cab with that flat top. We could put solar panels on it. This is the Khaya Camper, and here we have one of the solar panels that's going to get ready to get installed. They come in 105 watt, 126 watt, and 180 watt. We love those sun flare panels. They've been working out really well. Very durable. They put out a lot of power. You could just see how thin they are too. About an 1/8 inch in height. Here we have the Alu-Cab Gen 3 tent and the canopy. We also have the slide drawers that Alu-Cab makes for the Tacoma. And they fit the ammo boxes really well. And here we have the camp cover ammo boxes. This one's got the 3-piece divider system in it, which comes in real handy. We walk over here, we have Dometic fridges, front runner, various front runner pieces, and an ARB fridge. Cold drink, if you were here, you could have one. Hit us up in July at Expo West and we'll give you one there. Here we have the partner stove range. Just a few samples of all the different partner stoves we carry, and a trail kitchen. Have a nice Dynatrac axle here. We always like to explain to people when we go to sell them one of these, show them what they look like. A lot of people want to see. There's a lot of money sitting there, and they love to see the product before they purchase it. That particular one is a Pro Rock 44 for a Jeep JK. And here we have camp cover. This is another line we bring in out of South Africa that we really like. It's soft goods. You can see the ammo boxes we have with all the components in them. It comes in quarter, quarter, quarter. This one is a half, quarter, quarter. And then there's thirds that we don't have on display, but it's just a 3-piece. You can see how many of these ammo boxes we sell. We sell the front runner ones and the camp cover ones, and high lids or the low lids. So they have a lot of really cool products. Another nice thing is this simple little fold-up basin and the toilet paper holder, so you can be discreet when you're doing the walk. Maybe want to cut that. Come on through, we'll go into the shop. Before we go into the shop, this is our solar gauge here. We set it up to be like gauges in a vehicle. And today it was raining all day, so we only did 115,000 watt hours of energy. But we basically make enough power with our solar array on top of our building that we have no electric bill. And everything is air conditioned in here too, including our shop for our techs. So the guys just went home for the day. So it's a little quiet, nice and quiet out here. They've been working hard. We'll show you this Raptor, what we got going on in the back of this Raptor here. This is a pretty extensive build. The customer wanted truck vault boxes. We're going to have a hard tonneau on it. He's going to have some type of an antenna so he can get satellite internet connection wherever he goes. And then we're also putting a power box in here. So this box is it's got a Victron setup with 300 watt hours or 300 watt hour battery and inverter, 3000 watt inverter as well. So it's gonna be a pretty neat setup for the guy. He wants to set it up for camping. He tent camps, but he runs a heater in his tent, and we build whatever people want. However they want their vehicle outfitted, that's what we're here for. Here we have a customer that had a problem with his radiator. So we're installing a new radiator in this Jeep for him. Again, the business was founded on servicing four-wheel drives, selling parts and accessories for them. So we do a lot of service work, as well as accessory installs, vehicle builds. Kind of is like a Jeep day in here today. And over here is our Sprinter van. So the shop has slowed down quite a bit because of the virus. So we have one tech that's just been working on this. And we're setting this up to be a little different. We're putting our take on a van. And we're going to hopefully show this at Expo in July, Expo West in July, or Mountain West in Colorado. But it's going to be there. Come check it out. It's going to be pretty neat. Over here we have our alignment rack. We have one guy that's all he does is front ends and alignments. So we don't farm any alignments out. We specialize in alignments, all the shims and everything that goes in with them. We have the Hunter, the state-of-the-art. We upgrade this roughly every 5 to 7 years. So we always have the latest, greatest equipment. That's just a quick walkthrough through our facility. We'd love to show you outside, but the weather's horrible right now. I'm sure we can get some good pictures of it. We have a rock pile outside. We have facilities you can actually camp in our side yard, which a lot of people do. So if you're in the area overlanding, you want to spend the night here, just let us know. We have a shower inside if you need it. and we're very accommodating. So we want to make it a destination for you. So if you're ever in the New Jersey area, please stop by and see us. Thanks.
Hi guys, I just wanted to run through our Khaya 4-sleeper camper quickly, just to give you a quick explanation as to how it all works. Firstly, it's a drive-on slide-off camper, so you actually attach the legs to the camper, you wind the legs up, you unbolt the camper, and you can drive your vehicle out underneath. The beauty about this is that it's somewhat interchangeable, so it can fit certain vehicles that are available on the market. Obviously, you need to just confirm which. The other great thing about it is that it becomes a bit of an asset, so you're able to upgrade your vehicle. You can interchange the camper at the same time, and on top of that, it allows you to be able to sell it on should you wish to do so. So it's similar to a trailer in that respect, except that it fits on the back of the vehicle, so it fits on, drive off you go. Now what's great about this camper is that you have the ability to sleep 4 people inside. So the bottom section folds down and folds out, and you can actually physically put your kids down below while you sleep up above. And one of the ways that we did that, or achieved that, is that we flare the sides of the camper out. So it gives you a little bit more internal living space, so you can actually physically also sit inside there while you're eating or getting out of the weather or play cards at the table. And that gives you the same amount of packing space, but a bit more internal. So what I'll do is we'll run some time lapses and just show you how this all works and take you through it, how you set it all up, and we'll describe it as we go. So as you can see, the ease of setting up camp is that good. You release some catches, pop in your spring poles, pop the roof up, and swing out your awning. And the awning obviously just completes the camper from a point of view of creating a fantastically big area that's covered from a little bit of rain, and B, obviously the sun. If you want to, you can add to that by adding some sidewalls to it, so you can create a room around the camper, and then you really do have a little palace on wheels. So on either side of the cars, obviously you've got the cupboards. Kitchen one side, we normally use one side for the kitchen, the other side for recovery. Nice and easy securing locks that have a nice automotive seal around the door, so it keeps all the dust out of here, and you are fully equipped to cater for 4 people. On top of that, you've obviously got some added storage area, so we try and use little canvas doors where possible, because it just keeps the weight down. So there you can pack in some food and some lightweight food in there. To the left of that, obviously you've got another storage cupboard, so this is more of an equipment-based cupboard. Again, extra storage space. The bigger the doors you're opening up, the more dust that you'll tend to get on your equipment in camp. So if you're not using it, you can close it down. So hence why we tend to use extra doors. Right, so on the right side of the camper, you have the option of a recovery cupboard or equipment cupboard. So it's storage area, another storage area. This side we tend to equip out with our Overland tools, equipment, gear, and we supplied, if you request the recovery side, then we supplied with a mesh, and it's got reusable flexi ties, which are like a cable tie that you can reuse, but they're nice and easy to work with, nice and strong to hold the equipment in. So it's a perfect area to store your equipment. Along with that, you've got all your electrical equipment and gear that is running this camper. So that's all accessed from here, along with a compressor. And we have then front side of that, if you were to have the shower installed, you would pull the shower out here, and that's where you get your shower water from. And obviously you drop your cubicle over here, you've got your shower right here, nice and handy and easy to use. And our campers come with a little light on a swivel, which you can angle and face in any direction that you need. And basically then all your gear is here, and if you so choose, you can even add some heating into this cupboard. So I'm sitting in the back of Khaya, and I just thought I'd give you a quick rundown of the layout and how it all works. So obviously our table is on swivel. It allows one another to sit opposite one another. You can eat your dinner, you can work at the table, you can do things at the table while you're sitting here. Then if you lift the cushion on this side, you've actually got a little sink under the cushion, and that allows you to brush your teeth or rinse a coffee mug or whatever it might be. So that works very nicely over here as well. You pull the table back over and you can access your fridge. So you've got a nice big space to store a nice big fridge in here, so you can access things in the fridge right here as you go. That flap falls back and it forms part of the bed. So when you want to set up bed, you take the table out, you fit it in between the 2 cushions, pull some mattresses out, and you make your bed up down below. In front of that, left and right, you can actually store your camp chairs. So it takes 2 camp chairs either side, and that works very nicely as a little storage space as well. When the chairs are outside in camp, you can put some dirty washing in there or anything that you may want to store in here. So I'll set this up in time lapse and you can see exactly how the bottom bed section works. Right, so I'm lying in the bottom bed, and as you can see, there's actually more than enough space. It easily takes 2 adults. In fact, you can squeeze 2 toddlers, 3 toddlers down here if you wanted to. Now my feet stretch down into the cupboard, so the cupboard plays part of the bed. There's a mattress in the bottom of the cupboard, so you actually have that as part of your bed section. Then this is how you would sleep, but ultimately you access it from a ladder on the side, and adults can then go to bed on the top bed section, which is up here. Okay, so the adults will then actually sleep here. They can fit lengthwise, you can still fit in there, and your kids would be sleeping down below. There's air from the door here, so you can get airflow through from here, so that still allows you to get some air in, even when you close the top flap. Now the top flap is to just create more privacy. It lengthens the top bed, and also should you be snoring and that kind of thing, then you can just close this down and